Good morning, my friends. It's been a while. How is everybody doing today? Are you guys ready for season 31? As you might know, I haven't been that much active in Warships of last season, folks, and this season is quite special, and I want to tell you why. My buddy Shishk, one second. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Sorry, I don't have a starting Zoom screen right now. I'm working on that, so I had to just start live. All right. Falcor, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Posse, welcome to the stream, my friend. 1337 Flame, how you doing, buddy? What's up, Op and Shish? Can't remember when I've been this excited for a season, says Falcor. Yeah, Shishk isn't here right now. I did mention it to him the other day. But anyways, guys, he'll hopefully he pops in because he has a lot to do with this season. All right, you want to get started? Cameron R, what's up, buddy? Ballistic Bull, BBTFRG, been looking forward to this. Thanks, Op and Shish. Thank you, Ballistic Bull. General Smalls, how you doing? Blaze Beard, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Petrick, what's up? Mr. Ryan J, thumbs up to you, brother. Welcome to the stream. Night Owl, I see you too. Mr. Ramel, MR Mr. Ramel. Stoke721, what's going on, buddy? TX Rangers, what's going on? Waisunya, YouTube, welcome to the stream. Linda1, hello to you. Vicky Coleman, long time no see, young lady. Moist Toast. Jeff Ramsey, what's going on, guys? Welcome. I did not even share this in my Telegram room. I feel so bad. Sorry, guys. 1 second. 1 second. I promise I'll hurry. All right, sorry. I usually all right. Okay, rock and roll. I finished at rank 23. So yeah, guys, awesome. Welcome. This is season 31's Tech Tree Planner. We have one ready for you guys. I promise it's here. It's ready to rock. And I want to share it with you guys right now. So if you guys remember this screen here, season 31, the starting keys, this is where you will look at when when it goes live. I put it in my Telegram room. Of how many keys you start with in the season. I know my buddy Shish covers this part, but he's not here right now, so I have to do it. Hello, stranger Hank P. How you doing, man? Graybeard says, wow, pinch me. Mark Bresty, what's up, buddy? Hey, I'm glad to see you doing a Tech Tree Planner again. Yeah, man, absolutely. I'll let you guys know why in a second, but here we go. So here you guys go. So wherever you finished last season, right? So season 30 final rank, you'll look up on this graph. Now, for instance, for me, for example, I finished at 19, like somewhere in 1930 or whatever. So I'm going to, in each tick mark, you look at these white tick marks, that's designated by the number you see here. So like, for instance, this tick mark right here, can you see my little cursor? That indicates rank 19 and 20 stars. I think I did 19 and 34 stars. So each black bar is increments of 10. So this is 1920, 1930, 40, 50, 60. There's 1960. So I finished in this. So I just look up in this area. I'm going to start at rank 10 with 172 keys. It's that simple, folks. It's that simple. And Mr. Ray, I finished at 23 with 0 stars. Where would I start? So for good example, from my buddy Ray, you're at 23, my friend. So you are going to be at 23. Here's 2320, 2310, 23 right here. You're going to finish. You're going to be at rank 12, 212 stars, my friend. Rank 12, 212 stars. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Where's the tech tree link? I will post it. Normally, Shish Kebabber does that because I did send it to him. I don't know if he already did send that in the Telegram room. But I will post it. I will post it, I promise. Actually, I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now for you, Petrick. I will do it right now, my friend. Sorry, guys. I got home from work late last night, and I had to get up early this morning to do this. It's really, I could use some Starbucks right now, but no one's up right now but me. All right, so I'm gonna put this up in the Telegram room, guys, right now. I'm doing it live. Season 31 Tech Tree Planner. Let's go. Let's title it Season 31 UTTP. What's that stand for, guys? That acronym? Ultimate Tech Tree Planner. People won't get that right. I'll just do Ultimate Tech Tree Planner. My mic's in my way. If you guys are wondering why I'm moving my face so much, Ultimate. Make sure, guys, when you get this in the Telegram room, make sure you download it to your device. Otherwise, you'll lose the quality because it is a 43.7 megabyte file. It's huge, man. We call it the Ultimate Tech Tree Planner for a reason because it's super big. So anyways, it's getting uploaded right now, guys, and then I will pin it, and we will have it ready to rock. And it is pinned right now. I will do it. Boom. Notify all members. It is good. So again, thank you, Cameron. I see you in the Telegram chat saying thanks. There it is. So anyways, guys, so moving on. You know this is your area where to see your keys and all your good stuff. Over here, Shish Kebabber does usually say this is the same thing, but this is for your upgrade tokens, right? So you look at exactly the same way where you finish. So for me, I finished 1930, so I'm right here. I'm going to have 3,070,000 upgrade tokens are out. Now, these are in the thousands, guys, because they put in a bunch of zeros here for millions would have been too small for each of these bar steps, right? So it's in the thousands. But if you look at it here, just add 3 more zeros and you have your total. So I'll have 3,070,000 upgrade tokens to start out with this season. So how cool is that? So guys, just make sure you check that out before you head to the tech tree so you know exactly how you can plan. And with Boom Beach, come with a plan or leave in defeat, right? All right, so guys, tech tree for the season. I want to share something with you really quick. I wish my buddy Shishk was here to talk with you guys. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the season because I want to share with you guys something, and I wish Shishk was here to say it. This tech tree Commanders in Control, I want you all to know that Shish Kebabber designed the tech tree. Okay? Way back a few, probably like 3 seasons ago, he messaged, right, and consulted. And he drew up a tech tree plan, a tech tree on Excel. I looked over it. I'm like, this is cool, bro. And then I illustrated it for him, kind of like this, to give to the team. So he was the tech tree designer, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. Why do you think we have Sparky, Mex, and Grens right away. Okay. We have rocket launchers for free, guys. Courtesy of Shish Kebabber. The tech tree plan, like the design, the little nodes that cross, that was also designed by Shish Kebabber. So again, thank you, Boom Beach team, for implementing and looking at the content creators side of it and implementing a design, guys. How cool is this, guys? A tech tree designed by the community, right? Well, I mean, the community as in my buddy Shish and you know, but kudos. And I want you guys to check this out. This is really cool. It's crazy, right? So check it out. We have rocket launchers. We have Sparky for free today. You start out with a hero, guys. You start out with a hero, okay? Sparky. Mex and Grens. Think about it like this. All the non-IT players will actually have something. They won't be losing troops that easy, right? Because mechs have a lot of health. All you have to contend with is a boom cannon, but your Grens stay behind the mechs. Your Sparky has critters. Like this is definitely perfect for a starting troop for non-IT players. So Shish Kebabber was thinking about them making this tech tree, guys. But just take a look. Let's take a look at the pathing now. Check this out. So you have your mechs, your Grens. We're forced to all get that, start out with that. And then from there, you guys can either go down to get machine guns and then move over to smokes on the left. You go to your third ER from the right of the Grens. And then, look, you're probably thinking up. Where is the connection point to get to warriors or shock launch? We can get shock launchers, guys, in 3 ER. But the only way to do that is go up from this engine room. No, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Go up from the med kit up to the sniper tower, over. There are no connection points, guys, up here. You got one connection point. So you have to go back if you want warriors. You have to go back if you want shock launchers. How cool is this, guys? It's really cool. Also, too, you can get mines. And look at Bullet. Bullet's accessible in 3 ER as well. But you have to go down to get mines, medics, and then Bullet. So there's no connection point with the flare to Bullet. There's no connection point with the med kit to the medics. It's cool, man. I'm actually going to play this season. It's crazy, guys. It's super crazy. We aren't going to start out heavy rushing this season. Heavy rushers. No heavy rushers this season, folks. You get the flares at 3 ER. We get gunboat energy. Now you guys can look down here, this timeline of boosts. It's kind of cool. We've implemented, got gunboat energy, troop damage, troop health, building damage, building health. You can see here, as you unlock a boost, it populates here in yellow. And then when you see a new boost, the gunboat populates in yellow, and then this stays 50. So it's a timeline that keeps moving along with the tech tree, right? How cool is that? So, you guys, I have to tell you, excited. You know how much building health we have this season? I'm just going to tell you right now, 250% building health this season. How cool is that? Thank you, Shish Kebabber. So again, Shish Kebabber, the designer, I illustrated for the team to look at because through Excel, you know, it's just, they were just kind of words, but we put it together as an illustration design and we presented it to the team. It was super cool. And then now they're putting it into play, guys. It's so cool. Okay, so moving along, look at this. From the flare, we got cannons and then a troop health. It goes all the way along this whole line. Up from medkits, this whole line goes across, guys. It's really cool. You got troop health. And look at our proto node here. In 3 ER, you can have a boom surprise 3. We also asked the team to maybe one day let boom surprises hit air troops, like, you know, heavy choppers, because they pack a punch when they hit, right? But they're just not useful really in warships, right? As far as we're concerned. But you got a boom surprise 3, a CMO 2, or a Sky Shield 1 already in season 31 in rank ER3. It's really cool. Yo, John, welcome to the stream. Guys, I'm looking at the chat. I have the chat on the screen. I kind of made this, guys, to where you have the chat on the screen so we can actually, you know, I can see the chat. But Paputo, Bullet is available for 3 and 2 ER. Yeah, You're right. He is Papucho. I stand corrected. Guys, check it out. You can go from Grens to machine guns, mines, medics, and so look at this. So forgive me. He's not just in 3 ER. You can get bullet in 2 ER. So if you don't want Sparky and mechs and Grens, you can have bullet mechs and Grens. Like, how cool is that, guys? Heroes for days early on. Finally, a true fun season to play, says Night Owl. Awesome. Sorry, Seekers. Yeah, exactly, Falcor. We'll get to that, guys. Check it out. So moving along, we get Shock Bomb later, but pay attention to the tech paths, guys. There's a lot of dead ends that make you have to go really, really far out of your way to get stuff. That's cool, because you know what that means? That tech ride to what? Like, look, we got bombardiers here. Now, there are a couple things that the team did differently for like right here where you see the bombardiers. Shish Kebabber had Scorchers there. Okay, he had Scorchers where the bombardiers were or are. But so that right there was the team's doing. They felt that the bombardiers needed to be there. So they put the bombardiers there. And then you got Barrage on a dead end little hangy node here. And the only way to get the bombardiers is to go all the way this way and then back. So if you want your bombardiers, my friends, you have to take that top path all the way to the right and then come back to the 4th ER. But you can see here at this point, guys, we have troop damage now. So we have 50 gunboat. We have we already have 100% troop damage and 50% troop health. Then our next ER, 4 ER, we got boom mines here. We got flamethrowers, a building health, our first ice building health, 250% health this season, guys. Just stay tuned. We have critters, and what's nice about the 4 ER meta, if you look at it here, this is where the heavy Zuka might come out to play. You got Sparky at this point, for sure Sparky, potentially Bullet. So you can have Bullet, heavies. If you want a heavy rush 4 ER, this is your chance, right? But how cool is this? Now we can transition into like a heavy Zuka meta, right? You got Sparky, like I said. You got potentially Bullet. You can get Rifleman in 4. But you can see here, the multi-node at the top, after building health, if you want to go, you get another Sky Shield, guys. Again, another Sky Shield. Of course, it's just a Mark 1, but a Sky Shield 1. How cool is that? And it's on a dead end node. So if you want that, you got to go to the right. You got Brick. If you want Brick, guys, you have to take a beeline to the right. Heavy Zuka Brick, or Zuka Heavy's Bullet. Brick. If you want, look at that beautiful combo right there. If you want to run heavy Zuka battle orders, just head to the right. Only problem is there's no connection point to that gunboat or that multi-node. So you gotta, I love this tech tree because you dedicate yourself to one way, you better stick to it, because you're not tech riding like with this tech tree. You are not tech riding with this tech tree unless you are missing a lot of stuff. You're going to be missing a lot of stuff if you do that. So what's up, Surreal? Welcome to the stream. Yo, Legendary Boomer, welcome to the stream, my friend. All right, guys, so moving on. We got this multi-node here. We got 2 flamethrowers. We got to get flamethrowers to get that multi-node. Look, check this out. You know, there are some nodes where you have to get certain things. Now, again, except for the mortars, but flamethrowers, you'll have flamethrowers and potentially machine guns. You'll have an option of those, either 2 of each of those. Moving on, guys, you go up, you can get riflemen, you can get artillery shells. So at this point, you can have the peanut butter and jelly, the artillery and the barrage, if you decide to go that long way to get the barrage after the bombardiers. And then finally, you can go over to 5. You have gunboat energy here, 100% at this point. Another building health, there it is. So at this point, guys, in 4 ER, you can have 100% building health in 4 ER, okay? There's another multi-node with a Sky Shield. At this point, you can now have 3 Sky Shields, guys. 3 Sky Shields. Do you see where we're getting at here? Seekers aren't going to shine that much with all these Sky Shields around, right? And the building health, all right? Moving on to 5 ER, friends. 5 ER. Now look, you guys are thinking, wow, this is amazing. Why is Shish Kebabber forcing us to get Cryoneers? I don't know. I wish he was here to tell that. Yeah, but we have Cryoneers, guys, the first thing. Now, this is potentially a possibility to run heavy Zuka Cryoneer, you name it, whatever troop. So Cryoneers, even though if you leave them at level 1, could still be valuable to slow down defenses. I mean, we'll have rockets already, right? We'll all have rockets. So you know what I mean? So Cryoneer is pretty cool. I like he has. Then you get rocket choppers if you want to go southbound. This is interesting here, guys. Check out this tech path here. So you have an option to go right from the Cryoneers or down from the rocket choppers, right to the rocket choppers. If you decide to go down, look at this. Look what you get to open up. You got rocket choppers, shock mines, more troop health. Mind you this, there's no path that goes to the 6ER. So check this out. So you got troop health. You got another multi-node, grappler, doom cannon, shock blaster 2. You got another troop health node. You got building health. So if you want all this boosts here, you have to go all the way up over here. And at this point now, guys, we have 150% gunboat energy. If you get this gunboat energy, you have 100% troop damage, 150 at this point troop health. Now, again, this was another thing in the tech tree that Shish Kebabber designed. There was one of these troop health were supposed to be troop damage. So they swapped it out for troop health. So that's another thing that the team has made. And there's your Scorchers. The Bombardiers were supposed to be right here, above the Seekers. So they put Scorchers. Shish Kebabber wanted the Scorchers to have some action this season. And at this point, probably not, but potentially so, right? I mean, you just never know. But that's the two things. So the Bombardier Scorcher change, and then down here, one of these nodes, I forgot which one, was a troop damage, but they put troop health. So, but look at this, guys. This path, the dead end Loch Ness, there's no connection points between these points here. So if you decide to get those 100% troop health and the extra 50% building health, you got to take the long route, man. So then you finally get some DBD next to the Cryoneers. I'm sorry, I'm talking head. If my buddy Shish was here, I wouldn't be talking as much, but I have to do the talking right now, guys. Yeah, we have to pick up Seekers. Yes, you have to pick up Seekers. I know. But see, this is the thing. Is Shish Kebabber's looking out, like he wants everybody to have the same troops, kind of, right? So it's like you have an option to choose whatever. Like maybe you want to use Seekers, 2 boats of Seekers to take out an ER that is lone by itself, right? You could do that, and I don't know, but yeah, we are forced to get Seekers. And Scorchers. Now, if these were Bombardiers, we would have been forced to get Bombardiers. So we're forced to get Scorchers. That's beyond the control of my buddy Shish. So moving on, guys, from this. Look at this multi-node, guys. 2 extra rockets, 3 boom cannons, or a shock launcher. So technically, if you max your rockets and you pick up this node, you can have 6 rocket launchers on your base. I mean, is this kind of like a flirting with season 1, kind of? Not totally. I mean, in season 1, we had like 12 rockets, remember? But we're halfway there. You can have a total of 6 rocket launchers, 3 shock launchers, or 9 boom cannons right now. Because I think, I'm sorry. When you get max boom cannons, you get 4. So you could have 7 boom cannons. Remember, season 1 says BBTFRG. I know, man. Hey, stay tuned, guys. We're hopefully looking to look at putting out a season 1 throwback. With a twist, though. We're looking, I'm going to talk to Nunu about that and see if we can get something like that. But nonetheless, moving on, guys. You finally get your heavy choppers you got to pass rank 7. I mean, ER7. No heavy rushing. No heavy chopper rushing at this point. And I don't know. I mean, who knows? Heavy chopper rushing. Oh, by the way, from that multi-node, you get another one. There's 4 sky shields. I believe we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, do we only have 3? I think we only have 3. 1, 2, 3. No, 4. 4. You can go 4. You can get 4 sky shields, guys, this season. So 6 rockets, 4 sky shields, 250% building health, and you're like, how's that possible? There's only 150 at 7 ER. Don't worry, my friends, because at the end, guys, you can get 2 more building health nodes. Now this is all. Again, think about it like this, guys. All those juicy nodes at the end of 7 ER. There's a lot of times I can't even make it a 7 ER. It's for the people that want to keep playing, that got to push themselves to 7 ER. So this is a push. This is a push point for the players. Hey, if you want 100% building health, if you want an additional 100% gunboat energy for those heavy choppers, right? You need to continue to play so you can get your butt to 7 ER. And then look, Kavan's at the end too. You want Dr. Kavan, you want to res your troops? You have to wait just before 7 ER. And it's down from that multi-node of juiciness there of 2 rockets, 2 shocks. That beautiful multi-node. Now, you guys, with this, if you look at, there's only 50% DBD this season. So it's not going to hit the super hardest, right? But again, with that 250% building health, it's going to be a lot for the Seekers to work down your ERs. Let's just say that. Look at the key costs. I know the key costs are up there, man. This is a 3-week season, guys. 3-week season. Surf's up, says the heavy. So it goes from January 31st, obviously, right, to 2/20, so February 20. But Commanders in Control, and that title means that's Commanders in Control. Shish Kebabber, content creators in control, guys, of the season, which is kind of cool. So there's your tech tree. There's your total boost. 250 gunboat energy, 100% troop damage, 150% troop health. That's a lot of health, right? But and 50% DBD and 250% building health, guys. You might be asking, let's take a look at there's the full tree totals for keys and for how many upgrade tokens it costs to max everything, but which is impossible. But this is what the total is. We like to use that data to kind of look back from season to season to see how close it is. But there's how many keys that are in the tree and how many upgrade tokens it would cost to max your whole tree out, which we did in season 1, by the way. Just kidding. All right, so guys, legendary players will get 30 keys, 560,000 upgrade tokens, 20. We've always said diamond is the juicy part of the rank you guys got to get to as soon as possible, because at that point you get 25 keys, 450,000 upgrade tokens. Down here, this is what you get at the end of the season if you stop at diamond, by the way. You get 30 power powder, 500 diamonds, and 30 of those gear tickets. And at over here at legendary, you'll get 42, 750, 40. Moving over, guys, gold. My gold players will be getting 20 keys, 360,000 upgrade tokens for each chest. Iron, 18, 325. Stone, 16, 290. And then wood, starting at wood, 15 and 260. Guys are probably like, let's take a look at the season 31 ER layouts. So again, in 2 ER, guys, you can have rocket launchers, okay? Rocket launchers, how cool is that? Engine room 3. Now we have 2 ramps. Now we will say this for the record. Shish Kebabber was asked to design the layouts for each deck, but it was too complicated. There was just the variables and all that in making this. He didn't have time, and we just said it was just tough to do that. So the team at Supercell Boom Beach designed the decks. We didn't have. He had no for that. They did give him the option to make this, but he didn't do it. So they made the deck layouts. Okay, for the record. Glad this is a short season. Ready for it to be over already, says Blaze Beard. GT4 Dance is not keen on this. 20 keys per chest in gold, 25 in diamond. Yeah, total big jump, Vicky. They have done that, Ray. It would be cool if season 1 they gave bombers for free and heavy choppers at 3 ER just for the fun of it. Yeah, I could see bombardiers and heavy choppers in a season 1 setting because there's so much damage, right? Yeah, look, guys, the reason why it's so short is because February is a short month. Think about it. The seasons, if you haven't known this pattern already, they're in line with the months. So it's unfortunately February is a short month, right? There's only how many 28 days or something like that. Yeah, 28 days in February. So they have to stay in between the months. So that it's not because they wanted to make it 3 weeks. It's just because it fell into the February month. I honestly want to be wrong, but look at this. Is made for top players. Low players starting with mechs and Gren seems a street. Paputo, it's not. Look, for the non-IT players. It's meant for them to actually play the game, right? Like they say, oh, I ran out of troops. I have to wait hours to reload troops. This is for them to get their chests and just play. Maybe not competitively. I mean, maybe they're not, I don't know. But this will continue to help them get their chests. You got Bullet early on, which is, he can finish off an ER alone, but this gives the non-IT players a fighting chance to enjoy the season somewhat, right? I think we only had this earlier season 1. Joseph Senna says, BBUN, very disappointing season. Why is it disappointing, guys? I'm just curious. I want to know why you think it's disappointing. Well, of course. I will agree to that, BBTFRG. If you want to be competitive, yes, instant training's a must. I'm not going to beat around the bush. You're absolutely right. But we're talking about how many times have we had in the streams come, I don't have IT, it's not fun. Well, okay, fine. I'm sorry, you don't have tech, you don't have instant training. But now you can have Grens, Mechs, and Sparky, and you won't lose as many troops as you normally would if it was a all rifleman or heavy season. Yeah, we're not saying Mechs, Grens, and Sparky are the end-all, be-all meta. You're right, Cyril. It's just a start out. I mean, how cool is that? Finally, we can wreck with Mechs, so to speak, right? We can wreck with Mechs because we get them. We're forced to get them. No, Blaze Beer says disappointing. There's very little point playing Warships as a non-IT player nowadays anyway, says GT4 Dan. Well, this season, my friend, I would beg to differ. You have troops mechs that are very high in health. They tank for you, and you might not win every battle with your Grens, Mechs, and Sparky, but you'll finish the darn base in 2 ER and 3 ER. So here's 3 ER, guys. Again, 4 ER, look at this one. This is pretty interesting. You got a crazy looking deck here. Just kind of cool, kind of like ziggity zoo. Number 5, 1 deployment zone. Again, I love this little nook right here. I love the nook right there. Cool beans. 6 ER, more kind of getting bare, right? We got 2 ramps. We got some little cutouts here. Oh, John says it's disappointing because you're going to be forced to get so many things you don't want to use. What? Like what? Cryoneers, Scorchers, like that? You mean that? I mean, okay. Gren, Sparky are probably the best for 9IT. I would agree. Of course. Not moaning, just pointing out. No, absolutely. I'm not saying you're moaning, Papucho. I understand, and that's fine. You guys can have your opinions. It's great. Zedmont pointed out some quirk witnesses the upgrades, FYI. What? I don't know what that means. What? Joseph Sena, yeah, but you get less troops overall. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, let's take it. So here's 6. Let's get through these ERs really quick. So here's 7, kind of like open season deck layout. You got one little whatevs right there, but here's your 7 ER layout. Here, let's go take a look back at the start of the tree. Yes, we are all forced to get Grens, mechs, but you don't have to pay them for them, except for Grens, 14. That's not much. But warriors, you can have warriors if you go up to the troop health and all the way over here. You can have warriors and shock launchers. That's what I'm planning on doing, by the way. I'm not going to hide my tech trip path. I think day 1, I can get up here all the way to warriors. And I swear, warriors will be faster than Mech Gren and Sparky. I even think they'll be faster than bombardiers because I'll have shock launchers on my base and rockets, which they might not be all the way maxed up, but I'll have shock launchers and troop damage, warriors. So I'm going Sparky, Mech, Gren, 3ER, Medkit, Sniper, troop damage, shock, and warrior on day 1. So you can get warriors. I mean, you could get all mech and do a mech rush. Like, instead of heavy rush, do a mech rush. Just rush the ERs with mechs. I mean, you have no building health at this point yet. You have troop damage you could get if you want. You have more health for the mechs. You even get more troop damage down here. So you could have 100% boosted mechs, mech rushing. And that's the thing, mech rushing the ERs. Papucho, that's not always the truth. That's not the truth, man. In recent seasons, haven't played, and I've started at rank 6. Now, granted, yeah, that can bump me out to 3. I can get into 3, but I've played 2 ER, man. I'm no stranger to the 2 ER meta, brother. I am no stranger, man. And I actually, not gonna, quite frankly, I actually enjoy playing the 2 ER meta. I like playing kind of early. But again, the difference that separates me from those who start in 2 ER that don't have IT, I have IT. That's plain as day, right? Hello, how you doing? IR_1. They've took your ideas, put them in that tree, but still using last season results for starting place this season. It ain't fair. This is going to be a great, says Driver Dude. Gren, Sparky are probably the best for non-IT. Yes, they are. Sorry if I'm missing your chats, guys. Yeah, guys, the tech tree plan. Oh, also my Telegram from my description has been erased. It's the links revoked because a lot of trolls and bad spots and stuff have been entering my Telegram room, and that's not cool. So I guess just get Telegram and message me. I can put my handle on in my description, but you have to. I want to make sure you're a real person, or you're not some kind of weirdo or something. Oh, join my Telegram room. Well, somebody said something. Do the mechs cost GB to deploy? Yes, I believe they do, Ray. I believe they do, my friend. They don't say that in the actual info, but I think if you go to your main base, you can see how much they cost to deploy. Not enough GB to launch them is there, says Moise. You get 50. You're right. There's not enough GBE there to deploy all mechs. You're right. You're absolutely right. Even if you max out your gunboat, right? You only get 50%, right? So, you're right. That is something that, yeah, you can't, but maybe that wasn't the intention, right? I mean, unless you're going to run all mechs, they are super slow. They aren't going to be fast. I was just giving you a hypothetical, right? But you're right. the GBE you would need would be over here, max. So you would have to get that. You're right. So you couldn't drop all mechs right at the get-go, but you could potentially. But I was just kind of joking, like mech rushing. I mean, is that a thing? They're so slow. I don't know. Mech rush is point. What's up, 50? Welcome. What's 106 keys right off the bat, says John. Go for Warriors and stuck in 3 for ER forever, says Fritzelli. Not necessarily, man. Think about it, guys. If people don't go for Warriors, I mean, like, how many of you are going to go for this troop damage? I would assume most, maybe most would go for the troop damage. I mean, you're already that. Who's not going to go for shock launchers? That's a crucial defense to have for Seeker players. I mean, and then granted, you could have 3 of those at the end if you get that multi-node. So, I mean, if you get shock launchers, I mean, it's just one more node over, right? So those are good. That's enticing for me to go get Warriors. I'm going to be base riding this season, guys. I'm not starting out that super high. So I'm going to be base riding, and I'm just going to be just chilling, you know? Well, look at the defenses, guys. We have boom cannons. We have machine guns. You got mines. You have sniper towers. You have cannons, and you have mortars. So in 3ER, you could have a pretty dirty little base, right? You could have a dirty base. I mean, heck, if you look at it, Barrage this season is not going to be the best, right? With all that building health that we have, but it's there. 21-day season, says Driver Dude. Yes, because it's a short month. Overall, it looks like a sweet season. The last season was a little boring, but I still got diamonds, says Joseph. Yeah, man, for sure. Congrats. That's great, brother. You need IT for the heroes also? OT? Wait. You don't need OT? You mean IT, right, Papucho? IT for the heroes? I don't think so. You don't need IT for the heroes, do you? It will take days to collect chests, says Dr. Mandy. Look, not everyone's going to like the season, guys. I get it. Not everyone's going to like it. It's trying to find a balance. That's what Shish Kebab was dealing with, is to how to help non-IT players just play the game and not quit because they lost their troops and have to reload them for 4 hours or whatever the time is to do that. They can continue to play with minimal troop casualties. That's the cool part of it. Even if they don't make it to gold, or they can play at their own leisure and not feel like I better do good here or I can't play for another few hours. It gives them an opportunity for just a fighting chance to play and have fun. Doc said something that Linda said very true. It will take days to collect chests. Yeah, it will take some time with the Grens and the mechs, right? I mean, you got, guys, don't forget, we have Bullet too. If you decide to go get Bullet and you want a Bullet rush in ER, you know that's possible, right? You can get Bullet. So, yeah. Oh, he means GBE up, says Only Me. Well, no, with Sparky, you don't need GBE necessarily unless you want to use one of her abilities. But automatically, she lets out critters every, 3 seconds. So, in a sense, you don't need GBE for that. But yes, you're right. GBE to deploy their abilities, for sure. I mean, but early on, do you really need them? Maybe. Just kill some defenses and you'll get some GB back and then you can use it. I don't know what else to say. I mean, Sparky's the only hero I know Bullet. I mean, Bullet. Whatchamacallit? Brick has her little shotgun blast. Kavan just automatically heals. That's his ability. And Bullet, I think he just shoots. He can shoot all the time. But Sparky's just no GBE ability is just letting critters out. And that's cool. Residual critters, guys, goes a long way. We know that, right? I mean, critters, you don't even need to spit them out of her bag. They just come out, and that's good enough. I just wrecked Dr. T stage with two mechs, steamrolled him, says Moist. No IT for heroes, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Look at trying to get the chat. There is no balance in 3 shock launchers, 6 rockets, and 4 sky shields, says Dr. Mandy. How can you say that, man? We have heavy choppers and bombardiers. There's only 50% DBD, guys. Okay, I know it seems like it's crazy, no balance. I'm curious as to why there's no balance. It should get dirtier at the end of the season. Would you guys all agree to that? It should go from like minuscule to medium to heavy, like the mild sauce, the hot sauce, and then the fire sauce. At the end, we should be challenging each other with all this stuff. With the 50% DBD, you just won't get those Hail Marys if you have all those sky shields, right? I wish my buddy Shishk was on here because he could offer a lot of insight that I'm not offering to you guys. But yeah, BBTFRG, thank you, buddy. As BBTFRG said, this isn't for everyone. You can't please everyone, but yeah, no, absolutely. You'll never be able to please the whole world, guys, for anything. There's always going to be something that somebody says, hey, I don't like it. That's cool. We're all entitled to our opinions and our outtakes. You know, I mean, our looks on life like that. Yo, Mike Zier, I love it. Well, I think I will anyway. Yeah, you can without flares. Like, again, the mech rush, I was kidding, but you could do it. Yeah, but you need flares too, right, Moist? Andre44, good evening, guys. I love Warships. That's good. Andre44. 50 says, will be great if you can share your tech tree at Hopper Network. Yeah, for sure, my friend. Well, yeah, I can send it there as well. Well, if you're in my Telegram, you can take the picture and put it there as well, 50. But, I mean, I can do that, I guess, too. 30-7 Flame, 1 account rush to bombers for sure. There you go, buddy. Vicky Coleman, a few critters for the rest to take out in seconds. Exactly. See that? This looks awesome. I'm super excited. You're never gonna please everyone, but at least I'm pleased, says Falcor. I'm going Warriors, guys. I don't know about you, but I think Warriors will be faster than Grand Mech. I think Warriors will even be faster than Bombardier because I'll have shock launchers and rocket launchers. You can't Hail Mary that, really, can you? Maybe. But I think Warriors will be fast. Paputo, and there is no GB until late. There's one right there before 4ER. There's another one after 4, but yeah, it's a little bit of a deep. You could go 4 boom mines, flamethrowers, critters, multi-node. So you could have 100% before 5ER. That's not that far ahead. What's the use of having a hero if you don't use it, says Papucho. Are you talking about Sparky, brother? Right here. I'd rather have Sparky than Brick, you know. I don't know. I mean, how many we've had 31 seasons, guys. 31 seasons, and the first time ever we were able to unlock a hero for free, or in the beginning. How cool is that? And I think Sparky's a great addition. Her everlasting critter drops are that's what makes her special. Boss says something different is great. It'll make us think, says Boss. I like that, Boss. I like your brain. I'm not happy with this tree, but Falcor's happy, and that's all that matters, says Davey Boy. Oh, shoot. The only way this could be fair is if everyone starts at the beginning, says John. Yeah, I mean, they tried that, guys, but the big guys still got out ahead. But we didn't try it 0. We did 10%, right? Remember the 10%? We only had... It was a bloodbath at the beginning, but the top dog still got ahead of everybody, and it'll just keep being the same thing. Look, I don't want to say it's a bad season or a bad trade. Just point out what I see. I understand, Papucho. I understand, brother. We're all entitled into our own opinions. Absolutely. And I value everyone's opinion. You're welcome, 50. Are the launchers and boom cannons fully upgraded when you start? No, Larson. You got to upgrade them, my friend. You got to spend the tokens, bro. I'm glad I finished low last season after only playing the last week. I'm sure I'd surely take the wrong path if I had a bunch of keys to spend, says Moist. Awesome, Moist. I'm pleased too, says Andre44. That's awesome, brother. Flames hurt warriors and so machine guns. Yeah, that's fine. I understand that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm like, yeah, but I'll have a med kit switch. Okay. I'll have flares, and then I'll eventually have shock launchers. You don't get flamethrowers till after 4 ER, so I'm not worried about flamethrowers and 3 ER. I'll have shock bomb before I go 4, so it's cool. And I'm going to eventually go back and get smokes, because I'll have machine guns, and then I'll just go back and get smokes soon. But yeah, I'm warrior rushing, guys. That's what I'm doing at the beginning. The problem is fizzling, forget clearing bases, says Stokes. The problem is fizzling, forget clearing bases. Where, though? I'm curious as to where. I think with Sparky, Mex, and Grens, you're for surely going to finish. All you have contending with, folks, are boom cannons. Yeah, they hurt, but critters will distract boom cannons, and you'll beat them, I believe. Machine guns... Grens can outrange machine guns. Mechs can't, but they'll kill them. I don't see an issue. Mines, critters will eat mines, and mechs will run over mines. I don't see how it could be a fizzle early on. Warships shouldn't be easy. The change is great, says JPat1. Yeah, this is how it should begin, guys. From 2 to 3 ER, it should be, kind of getting your feet wet. 4, 5 ER should be getting kind of like spicier. It should be kind of filling in and getting a little bit more mind, thinking, right? You got to think with your mind more about how you want to do stuff. And then 6 and 7 should be all out war. Hell on earth, hell on warships, right? Like things should get tougher. You should get more building health. You should get more rocket launchers, more shock launchers. I mean, that should be it. It should be easy, medium, hard. It should get gradually harder. I mean, that, right? Thank you, JPat1. Fritzelli, go all that way to get warriors, then they become useless fairly quickly when BH starts ramping up. I get it, but this is what's so special, guys. It makes us think. If you really want those shock launchers, you got to go back. This kind of tech riding will always be, right? People will tech ride to bombardiers. Those would have been scorchers, but the team decided to make bombardiers there. So that's your tech riding point. I understand that part. And that will hurt players if they don't have shock launchers, in my opinion, because at that point, you have mechs. If you want mechs, you could have bullet. But again, bullet's on a path to, it's cool. I like it. They're playing hard to get. This season's a play hard to get season. If you really want bullet, you gotta take a path that is not going to benefit you tech riding. If you want shock launchers, you're going to have to take a path that's not the best for tech riding. I think it's a change. We'll have to see how we all adapt to it. Where is the good doctor? I don't know. I messaged him. Everyone is entitled to their opinions. Paputo, you don't need to. Oh, no, Paputo, my friend. Yeah, my friend, please don't worry about it, brother. No, you don't have to. We're good. Look, I get what you say about 31 season of almost the same metas, heavy rushing choppers and all that. That's the game. That's the game they gave us, and people will play it. This design is for high level IT. Aren't all seasons though? I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm just trying to respond to that. Aren't all seasons geared for IT players? Let's be honest. I mean, it is. It just is. I mean, was the season that Cryoneers were the only troop potentially non-IT players could unlock, was that beneficial for non-IT players? Again, we can't, the whole spectrum of the Boom community can't, like it's not going to please everybody, guys. We get it. People already have a sour taste in their mouth for Warships already, right? Because when does it ever get love, right? So I would say this is a right step in the right direction for the game, for Warships, that a content creator, right? That a creator that's like Shish Kebabber would be able to put his ideas out, and then they adopt them and put it out here, except for the minor, Scorcher, Bombardier, and little, change. Mech Bomba combo, no other meat shield. There you go, Moist Toast. You could have some mechs, bro. You don't have heavies at this point, so yeah. Only problem is, guys, mechs and bombardiers cost GB to deploy, so be careful. Make sure this season you're gonna want to make sure your gunboat is maxed. For sure. I mean, even if you don't have the GB to deploy all your mechs, I don't think you're going to be running all mechs anyways. And the mech rush is a thing later when you have more GB. It's possible, right? But you're going to probably run 2 or 3 mechs with maybe 5 Grens, or two mechs, 6 Grens, and Sparky. I don't know. Whatever you have the GB to deploy, right? Mechs cost 12 GB a boat, so all mechs is a no-go, says Mr. Rommel. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, again, I was just kind of joking at first. Like, I didn't calculate, but you're right. You can't drop all mechs without the GBE, so. But it was fun. It was fun. Only 6 on, maybe on more, maybe I could check and get back to you guys and see what it costs to deploy them. If it's only 6, then things are better. For sure. I will check and let you guys know on my Telegram group. Unless BBTFRG or anybody else could answer. Hello, Surrenda. Hi, Op. Thanks to you and Shish for a nice tech tree. Will everyone think for selecting tech tree paths? Yes. We want people to use their thinking caps. Yeah. Or Shish Kebab. I say me. Only part I had in this, guys, was designing the visuals for the dev team to look at, That was just my thing. Does Shish still play, says Mr. Poing? That's a good question, right? Do I still play? That's a good question. No, I'm kidding. No, I do play, but I'm sorry I haven't been that active, guys. Papucho says no. If you want to get on call, Papucho, I'd love to talk with you, brother, if you want to get on call. Sometimes it's hard to decipher text, what somebody means, as opposed to talking with them. I'm very excited for the season, says Just on A7. Yeah, man, congrats. I am too. I mean, look. I made a tech tree planner for it. He will be the season point. It's his tree, says only me. For everyone who doesn't like this, maybe next season will be for you. No defenses, just line up ERs and see who can take them down faster, says Falcor. I mean, think about it, guys. This is the first season that time, heavy Russian, it won't be like that. Only maybe when Warriors come out. But Heavy rushing's not a thing. I mean, that's what we've been used to every season. Heavy rush, heavy rush, heavy rush. I mean, it's like throwing up and then eating your vomit every time you throw up. Now that was a little too graphic, but like they say, it's like a dog returning to its vomit, right? Oh, there he is. Paputo joined the room. Let me bring him in, guys. Let's get Paputo on call here. My brother Paputo, welcome. Paputo?
Hello.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Fine, bro. You?
I'm doing fine, my friend.
Thank you for letting me jump into your call and hover around your stream, bro.
Absolutely, man. And again, I understand where you're coming from, my friend. It's so much easier to talk to somebody to get what they're saying, because sometimes text, you just can't really decipher like what they're actually meaning. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but by all means, the floor is yours, man. By all means, go ahead and say something.
And my typing was terrible. Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, I don't mean your typing was terrible. I'm just saying, though, sometimes, like when my wife texts me, like, hey, what do you want to eat? And if I say, oh, you pick, she's like, come on, you pick. Why are you making me do this? I'm like, what? What? I was just thinking of you. You know, so sometimes our text can take out of context as far as like, what did you actually mean? So can you tell everybody what you mean? You want to
look, I understand the tech tree and where things are coming from and how things are working. Okay. It's great that finally we can see Supercell or let's say the Boom Beach team, it's taking into consideration. Okay, let's say it like this: the community and the community at this point represented by Shishko and you. Okay, that's amazing. That's a huge step on this game. But in my opinion, the start of the tech tree between 3R and without getting into 4R, where most of the players with non-IT and low-level players are doing their thing, it's going to be terrible for them, because you're saying that okay, you can run a Sparky, you can run Mex and do a mix with Mex and Grains, okay? But to do that, to use Sparky and to use Mex effectively, you're going to need the GBE. And you're going to have just the GBE from your gunboat, which is 50 GBE, because there's nothing else you're going to get. And that's given that you maxed out your gunboat at the start. Okay?
Right.
You're saying, okay, just use the critters that that Sparky spawns. Then what do I need? Why do I need Sparky? Then I could save those keys from Sparky and probably go for Bullet. But look at how far is Bullet for you in order to be able to do something good, so you and not be stuck with Mex and Grins that are slow and they're against potentially a rocket launcher that it's maxed. Boom cannons that will take out Grens, machine guns that would do damage, and you're saying, okay, then go to warriors. Look at how far warriors are. You pointed it out. You have to go forward from TR,
Sure,
and then go all the way back. And there's a lot of things. So for 3R and 4R, there's not a lot of options to play.
Well, I mean,
that's what I mean.
Sure. No, I understand. Like we're forced to get Sparky, Mex, and Grens, right? We're all forced to get that. But you don't need to upgrade them because they're already unlocked, right? So that doesn't cost any keys. So Grens, yeah, we have to buy Grens, which it's 14 keys. I mean, you know, but I get what you're saying. If you want warriors, you have to take a long trip to the back, you know, to get them. And that's unique though, because think about it like this, Papucho. You can jump from 2ER instead of going to 3, go to Grens, machine guns, mines, which are fairly cheap. I could, if I wanted to not get warriors, I could go get Bullet right off the bat. I finished it in rank 19.
Look at it this way, OP. Look at it this way. How many chests do you need to get to bullet with the keys and the perks that you get from 2 chests?
But I mean, isn't that the same though for every season though? Like what's the incentive? It's I mean, if we're heavy rushing, I mean, again, for me, that most seasons we've had riflemen, heavies.
I'm completely in agreement with you with that, because it's good to see something different.
Mm-hmm.
But in my opinion, this is not going to help them. This is not going to help low-level players. Non-IT players are not going to benefit from this. They're going to have a very difficult time, in my opinion, again, to go from 2 to 3 and probably reach 4 ER. Because when you reach 4 ER, the game starts working for you. All the things that you open up at the start, they will start working for you. Not at the beginning.
Well, but you're also under like from a non-IT's perspective, how do you know their goals? Like, do they want to just play to have fun, or do you think they're really? Some are competing, and I know some that are really good that compete and can make it to like diamond and whatnot. But I mean, for the bulk of non-IT players, like, what are their goals? Are their goals just to play, just to be able to play and not wait hours and hours on end for troops to reload? Because in this situation, mechs, I mean, the health on mechs starting out just like without even upgrading them, or is 18,600, and like a boom cannon damage a second is only 1,210. So it would take over like 15 times for that boom cannon to hit one mech to kill it. Meanwhile, you got critters popping out, kind of distracting them, and then you got Grens overthrowing and shooting stuff. And I mean, I think non-IT players will benefit more of less troop casualties than if you had all heavies or riflemen hitting mines and getting killed or something.
Yeah, sure.
So I mean, so maybe their goal is to be able to play more and not wait more.
For that example that you're saying right now, you need 1 million tokens at least. 1,500,000 or 400 tokens to max out your mechs and maxed out your boom cannons. How many chests there are?
Sure. No, I get it, man. The price.
See, it's not gonna be. Sure. It's not gonna be just immediately, okay? Because you have to plan how to use the ones that you get from the previous season, blah blah blah, and then you're not gonna be able to just get full-on grants, full-on mechs, full-on boom cannons. If you want to stay with only those things, there's gonna be maybe, and just speaking out of a maybe, okay? 3-4 days of grinding to get these things maxed out so they can work for you.
Sure. No, absolutely. And you're right. The costs, look at this, 3.7 million for rocket max. I mean, that's not going to happen unless you want to blow all your tokens on max rockets. But you're right. But the thing is, though, is I don't even plan on maxing. I plan on leaving Sparky and mechs just as they are. 18,000 is enough health for me. I mean, yeah, if you max up you'll get 540 more health for the next upgrade in mechs. I'm looking at the developer build right now. For 135,500, you're only going to get 540 more health to that mech. Okay. Let me answer this question really quick. If you're rushing to warriors, what will you need to unlock to achieve 300 tech points? Perfect. Good question, Davey boy. So what I did, I unlocked, I took boom cannons to tick 4. I took grenadiers to tick 2 because it's only 89,000. So that was the cheapest I could do. I maxed my gunboat and my landing crafts, and I maxed machine guns. That was enough to open up 3 ER. And then I was able to trinkle along the medkit sniper. It won't be until I get my 4 out of 4 chests is where I'll be able to start. Like, I'm going to max my warriors day 1 when I go, but my shock launchers won't be all the way tick 4 yet. And so I'll have to like wait on that to get my 4 chests that now all these keys that totals guys in the graphs don't include your 4 out of 4 chests that we start out with. So you just add that. And I start, if I recall, I start at 19. So I start at 10. I'm in stone, but I just need to make one jump over to the 11, and then I'll be collecting instead of, let me zoom out. Instead of collecting 16, I'll be collecting 18, 2 more keys more. So that jump there will be huge. I'll get 8 more keys if I can get them all in iron, which I think I can. That day. So, but yeah, Papucho, my friend, I understand it's very expensive. And it will take a while to max out, but who's to say someone's going to max everything out? I mean, I don't think Sparky needs to be maxed. I mean,
no, I don't say that Sparky needs to be maxed out. I'm not talking about maxing out your rocket launchers or your boom cannons or anything, but the amount of keys that you get to the start is not going to let you, in my opinion, play that easily or with that leeway that you're saying. Okay, and you were asking what's the deal or what's the purpose for the low level players or where they want to go. Okay, they want to play, they want to enjoy themselves, but not at the cost of a grind, because this one, for in my opinion, it's going to be the first week for all these guys with between 2 and 3 ER. It's going to be a grind to get to 4 ER. And that's where they want to be, because all the non-IT remember that they only reach all the way to 4 ER. Sure. They can't go beyond that.
Sure.
And then they start to get dirty and they start to max out everything.
Sure. No, absolutely. I get it. I get it. But I mean, before 4 ER, you could have bombardiers with mechs and Sparky, and I mean, and shock bomb at this point.
It's a long way, Poppy. I know. I understand what you're saying.
Well, it is.
It's a long way.
Yeah, it is.
It's a long way yet, and
it's a long way. But I mean, it's a short season, and even if people are in wood or stone, they're getting 15 keys, 16 keys, and that's times 4. I mean, you know, if you go here, that's what, 60 keys
every 24 hours.
Every 24 hours, it's 60 keys. Here, that's 64 keys every day. So I mean, if you look, you know, 64, you can open up at least a couple nodes every day. So if there's a 21-day season, I mean, respectfully, like in 3 days max, they could have bombardiers.
Let's see it. Let's see what
and
happens.
That's not to mention if they happen to get new ranks and get more chests because of the rank chests. I mean, it's you just don't know, right?
Let's see what happens.
Absolutely.
I want to see what happens because, to be honest, the last 2 seasons I haven't even played it. Last 2 seasons I haven't even played it, and the account that I have. That I'm going to try to play it, it's going to start at 0.
Oh, you're starting. Okay.
So it's starting from 0. So let's see what happens, and it's a non-IT account. Let's see. I want to see what happens, because this tech tree, I see that the fun starts for you guys, which will be beyond 4 ER. That's where the fun part of the tech tree starts.
I'm not going to 4 ER. I started at rank 6 last season with nothing, and I'm starting at rank I'm at rank 10 this season. I don't have a bunch of keys. I saw Chicken. He finished, and he's starting at rank, I think 13 or 14 with a lot more keys than me. So, I mean, it's all about commitment, and if you play the game, you get rewarded more because you put more into it. You know,
commitment. Mm-hmm. Another way of saying grind.
Yes, I define a grind as if everybody's doing the same meta, like if everybody's running the same like heavies, or if it's time based and you got to beat them by a second or two, or here, like if a lot of people everyone will have Mex, Grens, and Sparky. Like, even if they play those lower level players that are only using this and they aren't excelling, like it's not going to be like, I got to hurry up and do this, because they're going to take their time too. Like, it's going to be a stress reliever of like, I have to I hope I can beat them by a second or two, or the base race won't kind of necessarily kind of be there this season.
No,
yeah.
No, you're right. Because, and actually, anything that we say right now could be right or could be wrong, because we haven't started to play it.
Sure, you're absolutely right.
You probably have a good taste of it because you have the developers build, but you're playing against probably yourself, Shisk, Setmod, or the other guys that have the dev build.
Yeah,
you're not playing against probably live players and see what live players are doing. And my God, I believe in the community because they are so good at this game that they show us and they surprise us every time. But again, let's see what happens. Yeah. This is only my opinion.
Yeah. No, absolutely, man. And I value your opinion, Papucho. And I hope everybody values everybody's opinions, because of this world we live in, people don't value opinions anymore. 204, a grind is doing a 4-hour push and getting nowhere, says 204. That's a good definition.
There you go, 04. There you go.
Yo, four laws off. Big thanks, Shiska, for giving us the... Yeah, guys, look, again, Shiska Bobber is the designer. I just illustrated it for the team to see. That was it. That's the only part. I actually looked at what Shisk did, and I illustrated it, and that was only my job. He didn't even ask me to do it. I just did it because it was cool. I like doing little artsy stuff if I can.
Oh, and it's a great job that you did, man. It's a great job.
Yeah, no, I'll share with you if I can find the image, guys. I actually got transparent images of all the defenses and troops and everything that you see on the tech. I even sampled the lines, and then I took these little platforms everything's sitting on, and I sampled the color and I erased the mine, so I made it a color, and then I put the transparent image of a shock launcher on it. Like, it looks like a real tech tree. But it was the way that Shiska Bobber designed it, and I just made it that way. But if I find it, I'll show you guys. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Anybody else? But if rushing to Warriors, what we need to unlock. Okay, got that. I made it to Diamond last season. I can't get instant training, says John. I can't get it. You made it to Diamond. That's proof that a non-IT player like you, John, can make it if you just play, right? It's commitment, right? BBTFRG, nothing is immediate in ships, though, says BBTFRG. Exactly. And I plan on getting there again, says John. Well, John, good luck to you, man. I hope that you guys, again, guys, this isn't one of those things where it's going to make us put on our thinking caps to think like, okay, like, let's look at it. And that's why we have this tech. That's why I wanted to make this tech tree planner for you guys again this season, because you need to plan. Like, don't just jump into a pool without any water, right? You got to learn, you got to swim and use that graph up top to know how many keys you're getting. Calculate how many keys and tokens you're going to get with your 4 out of 4 chests, what your goals are, and then take that number and start picking apart this tree. All right, if I spend 14, I subtract it from that, and you keep going, I can get to here. And then you say, what am I going to do with all that I have? It's homework, and you have another day and a half to get your homework done before the season starts.
Honestly, guys, if at some point this stream that OP and Shisk do every month for Warships, and the planner that they design and they make every season, if ever it had some value, oh my God, the value that it adds right now, because you have to really, really do your homework as OP saying. You have to review this very, very closely, man.
I know. You do, guys, because what's so different about this tree than others is look at the tech paths. Like, you have to commit or else you don't go that way. Like
Yeah.
it's something we've not really seen to this great of a length, you know. Like yeah, there's a couple dead end nodes. Oh, if you want that, you got to go that way. It's kind of what, but this takes it to the next level. It's like, you want that that shock launcher, you need to go to the backyard to get it. you know.
Yeah. And there's a lot of adding and subtracting to do there.
Yeah. So you guys, really quick, before I leave here, I want to ask any questions. If anybody has any questions about how to run this graph here of how many keys and stuff, I will answer that for you now. So in the chat, if you guys don't know how this works, let me know your finishing rank and your star count in season 30, and I'll be able to pinpoint how many keys and where you'll start next season. And that's how everybody, I'm showing an example. I already did mine, but I know, Paputo, you didn't play, right? So you're
no, I'm at 0, man. No, I'm at 0. I'm very easy. I'm at 0.
Nice. I start at 12, says Just On. Good. I've been starting at 11 the last few seasons, says Just On. Nice, man. Everyone remember, says Moist Toast, Sparky Bomber ability for low level ERs. So yeah, even her explosive charge, right?
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be huge.
Yeah. That's at level 1. If you want to upgrade her and get her to rank 3, because you know how much does she cost to? So you could, I think rank 3 is not bad. 186,500. So you're 340,500. Not too bad to get her to rank 3 and have a rank 3 bomber. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Not only that, Davey boys, you'll have no defenses. If you're rushing the Warriors, yeah, that's fine, Vicky, but I'll have shock launchers. I will have shock launchers that will shock mechs and grenadiers. I mean, I trust me, even bombardiers will have to deal with shock launchers. And to an extent. Yeah, I'm happy with this, says Davey Boy. We're all in the same boat. There will be so many different base and troop combos. Absolutely, Davey Boy. It's just like you said, Papucho. The start is kind of like you got to get your feet wet, and then it gets better towards the end. Isn't that how every season kind of pans out? It just kind of does that. And yeah, it all we have to work with, guys, at the beginning are Grens, Mechs, Sparky or Bullet, Warriors, and Bombardiers. You have that option. And I think mechs, I even think with Sparky, you could run Sparky. You could run Sparky and all Bombardiers perhaps, because she has critters. And if you just have Shock Bomb, which you should at the time, you just shock stuff that'll kill your Bombardiers. And you could theoretically go all Bombardiers and Sparky and just shock, boom cannons and stuff that are going to wreck your troops, and let the critters eat the mines, maybe, or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Or use Sparky hack a boom cannon.
There's a lot of things that we can do at the start.
Yep.
But again, it feels like a grind to me, man.
Yeah.
Feels like a very, very difficult tech tree this time around.
Yeah. Moist says, wait, Sparky Bomb won't target ERs, just splash if defenses are near. I think if there's the ER left, if you flare it, she targets it. I think, Moist. I could be wrong, but I think. Groove says non-IT players may be more inexperienced and could make terrible mistakes that could hamper their entire season. That's for them to decide, Groove. I don't know, but we are guaranteed to get Sparky, Mechs, and Grens this season. So whether that's a big mistake, maybe, but we all have to get it, and they'll learn to use them and maybe learn to love to use them. We'll see. They might actually have a spark in their eye saying, wow, I only lost critters this attack, which don't cost anything to retrain, and they can keep playing. That's the goal here, is to kind of bridge that. Because how many times have I strayed more? I don't have IT. I can't play for another 8 hours. I mean, this is different here. We think.
No, it is. It is.
I'm
sure that it is different.
Yes, it definitely. Andy Milne, are you going live for the season? Yeah, you bet. It's your bottom dollar I am. Check it out, guys. I was talking to my wife this morning because I had to get up really early to do this because, we start. To stream it, I got to be up at 1 a.m. streaming it. And when we stream the season opener, like with the tech tree and all that, I got to get up at 6:45 in the morning. So either way you slice it.
When is the season starting, Opie?
The season starts, I believe, with the time change, maybe 12 a.m. my time.
But when? What date?
Well, it's Monday, right? It starts Monday.
It starts Monday. Oh.
Yeah. Monday blues. Back to work, back to school, and back to Warships. No. But no, guys. Yeah, so, I'll be live. I'll be going live Monday morning early. No GBE to shock, says Vicky. There's GBE. Guys, remember, you get GBE from killing buildings, right? You remember that, right? That's like a whole boom. You get that. You can get GBE right here. That's 50% more. I don't see the problem. I mean, just farm some GBE. You don't need to shock everything, but I mean, you got Sparky and Critters. That should do enough. You can outrange most of these defenses. You can outrange cannons with bombardiers, not boom cannons. You can outrange machine guns, shock launchers. No, rocket launchers. Heck no. But you got med kits. You could throw med kits if rockets are pinging your bombardiers. Or if they hit a mine, med kit them. We're all forced to get med kits. Or if you don't want to do that, bring a boat of medics. They're just right down here. I mean, all the necessary medical supplies are at your disposal, guys, early on. Thumbs up if you like McLovin new name. Where's McLovin's new name? McMelvin? What? Boom Beach. McMelvin, I like that. Boom Beach Tutalala. Tutalala. Hello to you, Boom Beach Tutalala. I like your name. No IT, stick your home base on the beach. Okay, Mr. Poing. Ron Zacapa, enough. Doom's gonna love it, says only me. I'm going back to my base to practice mech rush, says John. Yeah, mech rush when you get more GB. You won't be able to rush with all mechs at the get. I gotta try it out see if they release the cost of mechs this season because that the release so early, right? It would be nice if there was only 6 GB to deploy. I'll just get back with you guys on that one. Is the double token in wood chests bugged? It's not new. What? No, we automatically start with tokens, guys, at the beginning of each season. Whether you start at rank 0 or rank 1, where Paputo will be, I guess. You automatically get credited with some tech. I'm laughing so much right now.
I got the tech that I have to collect from the last season that I did play.
Yeah. Mert says, due to the friggin' exchange rate, it's 10 times in my country, so no more IT for me. Is 10 times? $100 for IT, Mert? If I'm reading you right, that's ridiculous, man. I wouldn't buy it either if it was that much. Yeah.
Wow,
that's crazy, man. Can you send me a screen grab? I want to see that, Mert. That's hard to believe, but I want to see that, man.
No. Just where is he? We can make the exchange right now.
Yeah. Where are you, Mert? Where are you from? What country from, buddy?
Yeah. What's his coin?
Yeah. What's your Bitcoin? I'm just kidding. By the way, guys, speaking of that, I'm building my GPU mining rig today for mining cryptocurrency. I got my graphics cards. I got the Asus, the AMD 6600, and I have 6 of these ones, the XT, the overclocking ones, to mine some Ethereum. I have 6 of these and 1 of these, and I have a rig that can hold 12 of them, but they're expensive, so I can't buy 12 right now. But I have my rig, and I'm going to be building it. I got my GPU risers, cables, all my cables for my PCI. I have my GPU risers These are cool. Those are the GPU risers for your graphics cards to sit on. I'm ready to go, man. I'm going to be into the crypto mining world soon. Check it yourself, says Mert. I am from Turkey.
Yeah, I'm checking this.
All right.
He has the Turk lira.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see. Exchange rate site. Change.
Okay. It says the one Turkish lira or lira equals 7 cents of the United States dollar. Only 7 cents. Wow. So, man.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
Turka.
That's ridiculous. Shame on that. Shame on the world for that.
So it's US.
Does your rig make Mexico faster, says Mr. Foy?
No, it doesn't make it faster. It doesn't make
no,
it faster.
but I hear with all those GPUs, their graphics cards, by the way, if you didn't know that, they give off a lot of heat, so I got to keep them cool. And I have these I have 8 120 millimeter Arctic fans that I purchased with the rig. I already bolted them on, so they're gonna push the head, but it's gonna generate a lot of heat, so I might have to heat my house because it heats the house.
So it's.
Oh, Cyril says it doesn't matter. He's not telling you the
pesos.
in-game price, so you can't calculate, says Cyril. Yeah. It is $1 equals 13.9 TL.
Well,
Turkish lira.
It should be the same. It should be 130 lira for him.
So my buddy Mert, if you don't mind, take a screen grab of your shop, your price in the shop for Boom. And I would love for you to just send me that image in Telegram or Discord. I would love to look at it for you, man, and see what it really is.
Yeah, because for me, it looks like it's a little bit pricier, but not that much.
Mm-hmm.
10 times? I don't think so.
Ron Zakafa. Up when the feds fly by looking for grow houses on thermal, your place is gonna glow like a Christmas tree.
170.
Hey man, I follow these guys on YouTube. These crypto miners. They're average Joes like me. Well, they're more than average Joes. They have more rigs than I do. They've been in it for 3 or 4 years. You should see their grow tents. Man, this guy has in his basement like this rack, like steel rack, and he has like I say about 500 GPUs just mining a cryptocurrency, and you can hear the fans it's so loud, and I mean this is nothing. It's just one. This is like a starter rig for me. Like I'm just getting into it because I love technology. I love the fact that I love computers. I built my new computer here. I put 4 RGB little fans in there. It's cool. I can change the colors to them. I built a whole new PC, guys, to change out my other one. I'm using an AMD Ryzen processor, not Intel, for this build. So I'm happy I can do it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna do it today. I was gonna live stream it, but it would take so long to build on a live stream. Hope you're ready for a higher electric. Oh, I know, Ron G. I've already calculated that, but I'm still gonna profit what I mine though. I saw that, so I definitely will know. My brother has solar panel. I want to see if he wants to house my rig so we can split it, because with solar panel, it's a win-win. Price tag on shop is 170 Ti for IT, 170 of the Turkish lira.
Yeah, that comes to me like 13 bucks.
Yeah, exactly, brother. So if I go 170 times 0.07, that's $11.09. That's not 100. Now
Yeah,
I get it. Now if in Turkey,
Mexico, I would pay 13 bucks because of the exchange rates.
Yeah, I don't know how that all works in the game, if it happens inside the game. That's ridiculous if that's the case. But when I bought Canadian gift cards for Boom Beach Frontlines, because it's in Canada, I went to the Apple iTunes store in Canada, and I was able to purchase gift cards there. But in Canada, they tax you for buying gift cards. So like when I bought $100 in Apple iTunes in Canada, there was a tax onto that app charge. So I had to pay an extra tax on top of that 100 to get that 100. So I get it. There's all these crazy taxes and exchange rates, and I'm sorry that has to happen, man. But it sucks. Boom Beach Tutela says, if you check Zedmot's Skull or Alfredo sneak peek, it showed 2 times 15 tokens in each wooden chest. I asked about this bug. 2 times 15? Let me check.
That probably is only on the developer's build.
I only see 15 keys, unless I need to collect them. Here, let me advance. I can do that in Warships. Hold on. Let me see, guys. I'm gonna increase 100 stars. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna open up this wood chest and see what I get. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm going to take a picture and show it to you guys right now. I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to show you. I opened up a wood chest. Yes, you get double keys. So you get 30 keys. I'm assuming that's going to be fixed, but hey, there you go, Paputo. There's more tech in the...
There you go.
Here, I'm going to show you guys right now.
We didn't know about that. We don't know anything about that. So
I don't know anything, but since Zedmot already shared it and everybody else did, I don't mind sharing it. Here, let me... Here, I'll just show my iPad. I'm not gonna share. Look, guys. Oh, what the heck did I just do? Here's the screenshot of me opening a wooden chest in this season. Sorry, let me turn the green screen off because that's really messing with my... You guys are gonna see my green screen, but let me turn off the green screen. See the 215 keys there, Paputo? I know it's not.
Oh, yeah.
So there you guys go. Yeah. You get fit.
Yeah.
And I think the coins are still the same. I got 260K. Oh wait. Yeah, you get 260K. I wonder they're going forward if it's for the other ones too. Yeah, they got to fix that if that's the case. And then we'll have a max out tech tree like season 1 again. Maybe it's because of season 1. They want to let us max the whole tree house. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, it's like an afterburner of season 1.
Oh my gosh. Frontlines also taxes you, says Ryan Zill. BCL, what's up, buddy? You pay tax in the U.S. after your Apple receipt now. No, I don't pay tax. Really? Shame. I don't. I have to check. I don't remember paying taxes, Moist Toast. When did that start? Yesterday? That's it. I'm starting at the beginning so I can get double keys. If that's the case, guys, that's crazy.
If that's the case and they don't fix it,
yeah,
people are gonna stay long time in wood.
Yeah, maybe I'll start this
time in wood.
Yeah. Falcor's like, maybe I'll start the season by dropping to wood.
Yeah,
that's 30 keys. Yeah, BBTF already says I seen that, but assumed it would be fixed. Yeah. I'm sure they'll fix that because that's a boo boo. Doesn't mean that they'll get further, says Just On. Yeah, it kind of does. My wife just says, I just watched a commercial and Bob Ross was in it. I had to watch it again to get into the stream. Says Sunshine. That'll be fixed Monday, I'm sure, yeah. Don't fix it. Don't tell Nunu, says John. I didn't tell him yet, but I'm sure everybody else did. I'm kidding. I should tell him. I should report that. I mean, I think Zed might have already done that, but or BBTFRG. I'm sure my buddy BBTFRG might have done, or Skull too. Well, thanks anyways. Yeah, Mert, I'm sorry, man. You know what I could say to you though, bro? I'll tell you how you can get around it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you how to get around it, bro. Mert, since our accounts are connected to Supercell ID, check this out, Mert. Catch me real quick here. Anybody, if you guys pay outrageous costs for your IT with taxes and garbage like that, what you need to do is go into your app settings in your iPad or your Google settings, change your country to the U.S., find an address to a college somewhere. Just Google search a U.S. college and use that as your address. Don't choose no payment method. This is from Apple. Change your app store to the U.S. App Store. Load up your Boom Beach, and it should load the U.S. prices for instant training or diamonds, whatever you want. If you want, I'll treat you to IT, and I'll buy a $10 iTunes gift card here in the States. I will give you the code. You go to your app store, enter that. You'll get rewarded that instant training. Then change your app store back to Turkey. Log back into your game, and you'll have IT for only $10. It works, trust me. I do it in Boom Beach Frontlines. All right. Season 1 was the best. Changed my mind. I love it, BBDFRG. Season 1 was the best season. Changed my mind. I know. We got to get louder with Crowder with one of those. I would have that up. Season 1 was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe they're doing that so we can max our tree out again. No, but
and everybody's at legendary 10 just
on.
At the start.
Let me see if that also goes to the other chest, too. I don't know if Zedmont covered that or if anybody else did, but I'm going to I'm gonna actually I'm gonna try each chest. Should I try that, Paputo?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I have a few seconds before I have to.
Okay.
I have to stream.
Oh, that's right. Where are you streaming? Frontlines, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta play that. I'll be playing that too. All right, guys. So I'm gonna open up a stone chest and see if we get double. No, we don't on stone. Iron. No, we don't in iron. Diamond. No, we don't in diamond. Legendary, which I'll never get to again. Well, I can't open them because they're locked. I have to. Crud. I can't. I doubt it, but I can't because the darn thing's locked. All right.
I doubt that they're going.
Yeah. So it's only affected by wood right now, and I'm wondering if that was intentional.
Let's ask.
I'm almost wondering if that was intentional for non-IT players. Starbucks, baby? Okay. Just kidding. Oh, she's like, yeah, go ahead. Okay. All right. Anyways, guys, yeah, but Mert, reach out to me, man. If you do that and you really want to play and get IT, that's the best way to do it, guys. Anybody in any country, that if you guys are paying outrageous fees for your instant training, maybe there's a cheaper country that gives it better. I don't know. But in the U.S., as far as I know, they don't tax for in-app purchases unless they're doing it since yesterday. But you could do that and get it for that and go back to your Supercell ID linked account and it'll work. You'll be credited with that IT, Mert. Check your... Wait, what did I check? Check my what? I speak English, Mr. Operator, but buy me this instant. You call it training, says Cass Gregory. Mechs are gonna wreck this season, says Abdullah Man. I know, buddy, right? Yeah, I know it doesn't matter. Our money gets low. Our income stayed same, but our inflation higher than... Yeah, so is we're feeling inflation too over here in the States, Mert. Gas a gallon, I'm paying $5 a gallon of gas over here in California. No, it's not everywhere in the United States, but where I live, it's like $4.80 something. Well, guys, what a season, says Captain Chewy. I know, right, buddy? Is US IT $9.99 plus tax? Canada is $13.99 plus tax. It's just not, I'm gonna buy myself IT right now, and it shouldn't cost me. I'll see it. I need to renew my IT anyways. Make sure you use code OpDestroy, by the way, if you're just buying IT. I'm just kidding. You can if you want. You don't have to. Oh, there's some cool shops. There's some cool things in the shop. Okay, so I'm gonna buy instant training right now. I'm gonna put my code in, of course, and I'm gonna actually buy instant training. And I'll get an email right away if it charged me tax. So price is $9.99. Oh, I forgot my password. Oh, that's not my password. Oops.
You forgot it, man.
Darn it. Normally it's like the finger ID thing I can do with my thumb. Shoot. Oh, here it is. I think this is it. I write them down so I don't forget them. Let me see, because it would have showed. Yeah, it went through $9.99. Let me check my email, because I'll get an email now with the itinerary. Maybe it takes a while to get into. But as far as I'm concerned, when I see my debits from my account, my checking account, it only shows the price, like $9.99. It doesn't show anything more. So I don't know where they're taxing in California for that, or the United States at least.
I think for me in Mexico it's tax included. So I pay the price that it shows on the store is what I get charged.
So what do you charge? What do you get charged for IT a month?
Around $13.
Okay, so then I only pay $9.99, so I don't pay taxes, I guess, unless it's in there, but it's only $9.99. But it says $9.99 only. So if it's
my guess is that it's already tax included. I don't know if these guys pay something extra, for country or federal or something like that.
Yeah. So 1081 for me, says driver, and you're in Texas. I'm gonna check because that's so weird that.
Hello, Jamie.
Yes. Hello. So now it's just not fun, McLovin. Stephen Holland, it's called Commanders in Control because one of the community like Shish has made the tech tree, I'm guessing, says Stephen. Yep.
Yeah, that's true, Steve.
Shish Kebabber designed the tech tree, Abdullah. Mine says $9.99 and then my charge shows $10.81. Wow, then that's new, man. That's a new thing. I'll have to see what I get charged. I can look now. Let me look at my checking account. It only shows $9.99 in my checking account debit. That's it. $9.99. Pending. Debit. Apple.com bill. $9.99. I don't see $10.81. It's $9.99 for me.
To do with state or something like that.
Yeah, I'm assuming this has to do with the state, right? It has to do with the state, probably.
You guys have a state, local, and federal taxes. You got a lot of taxes.
Sure. So that's why find an address if you want to go in California. You don't have to pay any taxes on it.
Yeah. Everybody search the OP address.
There you go. Just find a college in California. College in California, and you'll get one. You just use that as your address, and you're good to go. Even though my friends in the United States live here, just find one in California, change it over, and then all U.S. iTunes gift cards will still work in California, so you won't be paying taxes on your stuff. It's 7% state tax that is added for me. Where are you at, Moist? Where are you at, Moist Toast? You're in the States, right?
There you go. So, as we were saying, state tax.
Yeah. So my buddy, anybody who's paying outrageous charges for IT and you want IT, just find a California address and put that in there, and I'll do a random. I won't give everybody who does that, and I'd go broke, but I will do it for you, Mert, since yours is ridiculous. $8.99 and is a bargain for IT. That's a pound, Stephen Holland. That's pretty good, man.
That's British pound.
Yeah, that's the British pound, but I think that's more than the dollar. So it just read above, says Mert. I wish we had your inflation. We have 36% inflation. Yeah, over here I think it's 7% in the States, like meat and poultry and all that stuff. Like I go get a burger and a drink at a fast food place if I'm just in a hurry, and it's like I'll get like just a drink, a medium drink, and a burger and fries. It's like $10. I'm like, gosh, I better enjoy that meal.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, right. So anyways, guys, so that's the tech tree. Make sure I'll zoom out so you guys can see it in all its beautifulness. You might ask, what's all this stuff right over here? My buddy 3 Dots, it's over here. It's credits due data supply divided by 3 Dots. This is all the data here for every troop, and not every troop, every hero and the respective boosts. And it tells you at each rank what you're getting and how much GB cost it's going to be. So you can look at your GB costs per ability. And here's all your data for all your gunboat abilities as well down here. So it's kind of cool. And you might ask, what does this mean in Chinese? If anybody can read that, to copy is shameful. It says in Chinese right there, because we've had some fellow Chinese friends in other countries say this was their tech tree. They were using this without giving credit to where it's due, right? And so we wrote that there.
There you go. The Chinese are amazing.
It just says to copy is shameful. That's it. That's all we said. That's what that says right there in Chinese. All right. No taxes in Oregon. This is the major university for people to use. There you go, says Cass Gregor. So you use Oregon too if you want. Take care, driver dude. There you go. Cass Gregor put out the University of Oregon right there. Oh my gosh. Use Berkeley College in California, says John. There you go. Use Berkeley. Pay your tax. I pay my taxes. Only me. I definitely pay my taxes, man. We all pay our taxes. Heck yeah. I'm just doing my taxes right now, and I'm sure paying it. Trust me, I'm paying Uncle Sam what's due. Anyways, my friends, that's gonna do it. Thank you, Paputo, for joining today, and I appreciate your outlook and what you think, and I value it, my friend. I value everybody's opinion and their outlook on stuff.
Thank you for having me, OP. It's always a blast talking to you guys.
Yes, my friend. Thank you so much. A huge shout out to Shish for the creation that you checked in. You're awesome, my friend. Yeah, guys, rock and roll, man. Commanders in Control, guys, on the 31st, which is Monday. So we'll see you out there. We will see you out there. I will be there bright and early Monday morning. Yeah, guys. Yeah, we had to put this out, Paputo, because like you said, you need to plan, otherwise you'll be lost.
Yeah, this one is going to be very hard. You guys are going to be lost if you don't plan it accordingly.
Yeah, so guys, get your key totals, your token totals, and get to that tech tree and start doing some math. Cancel out what you can get, what you can't, and then write down what you have and use these deck layouts. Boom. I mean, one last thing I got to show you. Even the deck layouts, guys, we graph them for you. So you know each defense is 3x3, right? There's your ERs. They're 4x4, right? 4 tiles by 4 tiles. And you can look at, like, right here in this little nook here. It's a 3x3, so you could put a rocket there or a shock launcher. Like, you have that data there for you to see where you can put stuff. Like up over here, it's a 5. Wait, yeah, 5. It's 5, so you can put an engine room up over here or whatever you want, And so we have those graphs there on each deck for you guys. So It's kind of cool, you know? That's why it's called the Ultimate Tech Tree Planner. Has everything. The acronym is UTTP. So if you ever guys see that, that's what that means. Take care, guys. McMelvin. I like that. I like that, McMelvin. Have a good day, guys. Again, if you guys are getting instant training, if you guys are getting anything in the shop, again, Code Op Destroy would be a great way to support the channel and support me with the little crumbs that come out of that, you know, whatever, you know. So thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Papucho, enjoy.
Thank you.
Guys, head over to Papucho's channel if you want to watch some Frontlines. I probably will be tuning in for a little bit. Papucho, I got to get some breakfast, though. And but have a fantastic Frontline stream.
And you're welcome to join the call, because today we're doing Boom Bash, and we're talking about what happened on season 3, what's going to go on season 4, and the start for season 4, which is on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That I'm going to be streaming that very bright and early.
Yeah. So, guys, not only do we have season 31 in Warships, we have season 4 in Frontlines already.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
The new troops on Frontlines are amazing.
Yeah, I saw that. I checked it out too. I know I just have been MIA from both games, and I feel bad, but I'm gonna get back into it. But yeah, guys, so we got an action-packed week ahead of us. So just make sure you guys are tuned on in, and I'll be there. Papucho will be live streaming Frontlines now, so go check it out, guys. Go check him out. Subscribe to his channel, rock and roll, and yeah, woohoo! See you all on the seas on my way down to Wood. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to get fixed, but if it's there, hey, take advantage of it. I'm not going to lie. All right, guys, have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you on the Frontlines and the Warships, guys, next week for sure. Peace out, my friends. Yeah.